Hello everyone and welcome to my cruise channel. Today we're going to talk about kind of a dark subject today, about the emergency codes that you might hear on your ship. So, which ones do you think apply to you? Before we get into all that, please note that not all cruise lines use the same code for each emergency. This is a general guideline of what you may hear. These codes are not meant to cause panic among the passengers, rather they are there to alert the crew to an emergency. This is also by no means an extensive list and does not include every code you may hear. One of the first codes you will hear is the emergency distress signal for the ship. This is usually characterized by several short blasts of the horn followed by one long blast. You will hear this during the muster drill, which is required by maritime law. Cruise ships cannot leave the terminal on embarkation day until everyone has completed this drill. If it's a real emergency, report immediately to your muster station and follow the instructions of the crew. If you're in your cabin during a real emergency, grab your life jacket, which is usually located in the closet, and proceed directly to your muster station. Next up is Alpha 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 or Code Delta, which usually signals a medical emergency. If you witness a medical emergency on board, please get the crew involved immediately. Code Bravo is another emergency code for many cruise lines that's used to signal a fire on board. Sometimes Code Bravo is also used to signal a hazard. Now, unfortunately, you might hear the next code on your cruise as well, which is Code Oscar or called Oscar Oscar Oscar. This is normally the code for when somebody has gone overboard on the ship. If that's the case, then the crew will start a search and rescue mission and potentially involve other nearby cruise ships to help search for the passenger. Another code you might hear is Code Charlie, which is usually used for security threats, or potentially Kilo, which means the crew need to report to their emergency stations. The bottom line is, if you see an emergency situation on board, alert the crew immediately. They are extremely well trained for any type of situation that may arise. Now, these situations might be few and far between, but it is extremely important to know how to act in an emergency situation. If you're directly involved in the situation, please follow the guidance provided by the crew for everyone's safety. Every second matters in an emergency, so following the instructions of the crew is absolutely crucial for everyone to have a safe and happy vacation. So, my seasoned cruisers, have you noticed any emergency situations on board any of the ships that you've been on? What happened? What did you do? We would love to hear about your stories. And as always, bon voyage!